All right, good morning, everyone. It is Friday, race weekend vlog slash quarterly report. It's Friday, and yeah, we're here at the track. Gonna do a little practicing today. If you watched the last race video of the feature, there were some unusual noises. I killed a couple of left front tires. So we had to go back and kind of start over with the setup. Um, take a little camber out of the left front there, reset the toe. Everything else looked pretty good. So hopefully that'll take care of that problem, because yeah, we got lots of tires. Got a couple there. We got a set for there. That. So we've got 2 sets of tires, and well, unfortunately, we brought rains. Yeah, it's probably gonna rain tomorrow, so that might be sketchy, but we're prepared any which way it goes. Today, got a couple things I want to take care of. Since I redid the AccuSump, because I'm seeing oil pressure fluctuations through the corners, put this guy back in, and I had to relocate my oil pressure gauge feed to the back the intake. So I just bought another line kit and just gonna redo it so I can keep an eye on that, make sure everything stays where it's supposed to. Got a little water wetter here. I'm probably going to drain down a little bit of water out of there, but you know, just a couple of tidbits here, and try to make things better. Now, on that noise, ended up being they had a rear drive shaft loop along with a front, but the rear one was welded to the torque arm, and it broke free, and it was just rattling on the drive shaft. So we removed that, and shouldn't be any big issue. Still got the one in the front where you would normally have it to keep it from pole vaulting. U-joints are good anyway, but yeah, you know, gonna do a little setup change in the rear. Springs that came with the car, some iBox. Before, the posi was really crappy and it would just unload the tire and spin it. Now we got the True Track in. We're gonna try the soft setup again and see what it feels like. You know, I've raced this enough times with the setup I got in here with the straight rate springs and the perch adjustment for ride height. You know, and it seems to work because they're definitely stiffer springs, makes the car, the ass end slide. So we're gonna try for more grip and see if we can get a little more lap time. Not sure it's going to matter for tomorrow in the rain, but softer would probably help that too. And then Sunday looks good for weather. We're going to do some videos, and you know, all in all, this season's going pretty good. You know, we started off with a trophy in the time trials, and you know, consistently made it through the first race weekend of it was the 5th, 6th, and 7th, I think. Should have been a 4th, 5th, and 6th, but no big deal. We're looking for a little more speed. That way we can compete with, you know, 2nd, 3rd, maybe 1st. Who knows? You know, it's hard to say what the setup will do, but definitely got some nice weather right now. It's really just overcast and, you know, 65, 70 degrees. So we're gonna have a good day today, and hopefully the rest of the weekend. So we'll get back with you. On to the next. Okay, well, practice is over, and well, we were fighting some raindrops throughout the day. Not real bad, but enough to make it a little damp, and well, now it's Now it's sprinkling a little heavier. But a couple of issues. I was trying to get the oil pressure gauge hooked up and the fitting stripped out. So I had to cap that back off to run the practice that I had paid for and is on a time schedule. So definitely had to wait. You know, I mean, we wanted to get the car going. So tires held up good, but about 3 laps into it, I started getting some fuel pressure fluctuations. And yeah, after bringing it in, and when I looked this morning, the fuel level was good. But upon a little closer examination, the pickup sock has fallen off the tube, and now I've got to take that all apart and fix it. So might be a little bit of a long night. Got the gauge, got to get it screwed back in there, and I did try to redo the fitting on the back there and put some sealer on the threads and cross my fingers, and hopefully that works. So not quite as smooth as I liked it to be, but well, it's part of racing, you know. You never know what's going to get thrown at you. So here we are, doing a little burning the midnight oil, we'll call it, you know, and hopefully the rain won't douse us. I might have to move my awning back a little farther because I don't want any water in the tank. But hopefully we'll get her ready to go for tomorrow morning qualifying and see what the weather holds for us. So status 2, not as good as I'd hoped, but the car's still in one piece, so we'll go from there. On to the next. All right, it is Saturday after the races. Weather wasn't bad. It was a little damp on the qualifier, which not a big deal, but for the race was nice. Car didn't really do what I thought it was going to do, so them springs, yeah, no, not going to run those anymore. We just maybe just a little too soft, so we swapped that out, rotated the tires. Tire wear looks good, and then we'll just go after it tomorrow. You know, it's kind of how it goes. Try something and either it works or it doesn't, and well, it didn't work, so everything else seems to be in check. Yeah, let's try to hit it in all cylinders tomorrow and hopefully move up the order and get a good finish. So on to the next. All right, good morning everybody. Sunday. We have some beautiful skies, cooler, quite breezy, and well, my teammate finally made it in. So we'll definitely be running today. Get everything handled and hopefully it'll definitely be more enjoyable. The weather is way better, so a little windy, but I'll take the wind with the good breeze, and we're gonna go hit it up in about an hour and see what happens. On to the next. All right, there you're gonna see it. It's my happy face. Boom. In the feature, pull out, second place finish. What an end to the weekend. I tell you what, it was up, down, all around. Took a bit mad skill driving and over driving, I guess we're gonna call it, because the tires were greasy, whatever. Car was sliding around with 3 laps to go. Video to come that'll definitely, it should show how out of shape that car was, but luckily, you know, a couple other misfortunes led to some places gained, so I really can't complain. Put in a lot of work just to, you know, and I think there's still more. It's got to be done. It's not quite right, but we'll have to work on it. But all you got to do is be consistent, stay there, and you know, we got it done. Unfortunately for my brother-in-law, he was in the morning race, which he entered a different class, not a big deal, just doing a little break-in of his new brakes and stuff. And a couple laps to go, they popped him for sound, which was really a bummer. I don't get it. We even had a cap on the end of his exhaust to kind of like deflect it down. But yeah, they said they got him by a decibel or two, so he didn't get the race in the feature, and you know, had to pack it up and go home. Kind of disappointed with Waterford as far as this sound thing. You know, we could use just like another 5 decibels, because there's just once in a while, depends on which way the wind blows, damn, it'll pop sound in the residential area next to it. You know, it's kind of their rule. So I don't know, kind of crazy, but definitely happy with the result here, and we'll hit up some race videos soon and be able to see all the action. Thanks for coming along.